Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Full again with Custom Offsets TV on the YouTube. These are the 5 myths about spacers. So the first myth about spacers is people say they're gonna help fitment and some people say they're gonna hurt fitment. Well, both people are right depending on your situation. So if you have like a Toyota with a really high positive offset, you put a larger tire on there, now it's rubbing on your control arms, you do need a spacer. That's gonna help push that wheel out of there and then it won't rub. Now you've got a Chevy with square wheel wells, put a 2-inch spacer on your 12 wide, and now your tire is gonna smash into your fender on the outside. So depending on your application, a spacer could help or hurt your fitment. So myth number 2 is that eBay is just fine. Well, let me show you. This is an eBay spacer that's not hub-centric and all the lug studs got sheared off. This is a bore spacer, it is hub-centric, and it's made of T6061 aluminum, so it's really high quality and your wheels won't fall off. The third myth about spacers is that you can just slap these bad boys on and run. Well, that's not always the case because in some situations, if your stud is longer than the spacer you're putting on, you won't be able to get that wheel to seat flush in there. Now, in a lot of cases, that means you're gonna have to trim the studs on your stock vehicle so you can get this on, bury the first nut in here, and then bolt your wheel up. So if you wanna know what size spacer you can get away with without doing any trimming, all you have to do is measure. So if you measure your studs and they're 1.5 inches, just order an 1 3/4 spacer and then you don't have to do any trimming. So myth number 4 is that math is hard. And what I mean by that is people write in and they ask, if my front tires stick out 2 inches further than my back tires, what size spacer do I need? The answer is really simple, it's only 2 inches. Now to find out how far that is sticking out, you can just take a straight edge, go to your fender, and then measure out to where the edge of your wheel is. If it sticks out 2 inches further than the back, like I said, just put yourself a 2-inch spacer in the rear, and then you're all flushed up. So myth number 5 is that you're going to die, which I guess is true, eventually you will, but it won't be from spacers if you do it the right way. So again, it's all about the quality. We only sell bore spacers for a reason. The eBay spacers are not gonna work for you. The other thing is you have to install them properly, which means on a 1500, you're gonna torque the spacer to the hub at 120 foot-pounds and then the wheel to the spacer at 105 to 110, then come back and retorque that at about 500 miles to 120 foot-pounds. On the 2500s, you're gonna torque that spacer to the hub at 140 foot-pounds, the wheel to the spacer at 120, and retorque again at 500 miles to 140 foot-pounds. I know that's a lot of numbers, but trust me, it's worth it. Replay it, watch it again, stay safe, don't let your wheels fall off, buy quality spacers. So that about wraps up our 5 things video. Thank you guys very much for watching. Make sure to like us whether you're on Facebook or YouTube and subscribe on YouTube. We're just about out of here, but if you wanna see something else, let me know. Peace. Are you ready, Cobb? Are you ready, Jared?
2, 1, action.
Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Today's video is the 5 things. No. We'll be back. You're gonna want spacers to put those wheels out so it doesn't rub like that, and we've run out of space for this video.